All right, let's talk about wisdom. Let's talk about what that looks like. We think of wisdom as this thing that, like, it's an internal, like, knowing, okay, and knowledge and all this discernment and blah, blah, blah. Did you know that wisdom requires a call to action? Do you know the opposite of wisdom is feet that are swift in running to evil? I bet you didn't know that. I bet you didn't understand that the beginning of wisdom is the fear of the Lord. The one thing that you had a problem with, the one thing you questioned someone else, was the beginning of your gift. The one person that you rejected initially and had a problem with. Interesting. Wisdom is slaying her beast. Call to action, right? The beginning of wisdom is to what? Depart from evil. That's a physical action, right? Wisdom is walking out the things of God. Wisdom is an outward manifestation of the principles of God. By wisdom, God created the earth and all that we see. By wisdom, it says over and over, He created it. It manifested something into our tangible world. Wisdom is not you telling me how smart you are, or how important you are, or how you know all these amazing things and how you have this awesome discernment. Wisdom is you walking that discernment out. Wisdom is you showing me Christ in your flesh. But you can't do that unless you're dead to your flesh. You can't do that unless Christ is in you in the fullness. You can't show me the fullness of Christ. And He wants to abide there. But right now I see pride. I see a little bit of pride. Spiritual pride. I see you cleaving to those who say they are gods. But God has told you to be somewhere else. I see you hanging on to your ministry or whatever it is you think you're building, not realizing that you're a part of a whole, part of an entire body. You're not the leader of the body. You're a leader of one of its members. I wish that you knew how important wisdom was. And I wish that you knew what it truly meant and who she truly is. I wish that you understood that all the gifts on the candlestick were feminine. All of them. Every spirit of God. Might is feminine. Knowledge is both masculine and feminine. Counsel is feminine. Wisdom is feminine. Understanding is feminine. And fear is feminine. And the Spirit of the Lord, the word Spirit, Ruach, is feminine. There's a divine feminine, and it's a counterpart to God. And it's a beautiful side of Him. And that's what we're to be exhibiting and walking out as women of God. And there should be unity. Unity is not you withdrawing from the body. Unity is you actively participating. And if you think that you're going to go off and have a church, and this church is going to follow you, and you're going to be separate from the rest of the candlestick, from the rest of the churches, it won't happen, because it's one body. And the body of Christ is not divided. The body of Christ is unified. It's solid. It's one. It's whole. And God may allow you for a time to go do what you're doing. And you may even feel that you have more wisdom than anyone else. And in time you will. But a wise man never thinks that he is wise, because it would be unwise to do so, because he knows that there is always more wisdom to attain. And true wisdom is accompanied by humility. And humility does not let me proclaim that I am wise. Humility says that God is wise. God knows all things. And I am but a humble servant, willing to serve him, being obedient so that he can use me, falling under his headship because I know that his leadership is wisdom. It was never about elevating you. It was about elevating him in you. When you grab a hold of that, you'll focus on letting him come forward and not you. Wisdom is feminine. Christ is the firstborn Son of God. And the two must be wed. Wisdom on her own is not complete and has no covering. But wisdom under the headship of Christ is complete, is married, is a bride, adorned for her husband, and is completely usable by God. There's a lot to be done, and not a lot of time to do it. Some of you are willing to die, and some of you, the Father will bring the death of your flesh by casting you on the fire himself, because you are unwilling to yield to his Spirit. Wisdom always is accompanied by instruction. She cries out in the streets to the simple, because she delights in instruction, not chastisement. And when you learn this, you will become instructable. Not indestructible, but instructable. It is better to listen than to receive chastisement. And if we seek to justify ourselves, and we gain spiritual pride in that justification, God will humble us. Pride goes before a fall. I'd speak with you, but you cut yourself off. I'd speak with you, but you think that you're better. I'd speak with you, but you've elevated yourself. And because of that, I have to let God speak what he wants to speak. Wisdom is not what we think. Wisdom is walking out the spiritual warfare in the tangible world. It's departing from evil. It's slaying your beasts. It's casting those demons out. Are you ready for that? I believe you will be. But I also believe that right now, instead of seeking truth, we seek to be justified. And because of spiritual pride must be removed. And that will bring great humility. And that humility will make you useful to Christ. I pray that this finds you ready for what he's about to do. It's okay. You're on schedule. You're actually on schedule.